everyone, I'm here today with a single page 12 by 12 scrapbook layout, and I am starting with some designer paper that I've gotten from the King & Company Sweet Nectar collection. And the first piece that I'm working with I've cut at 12 inches by 5.5 inches, and I have a border strip that's cut from craft cardstock, and it is 12 inches by 1 inch, and I just punched the border with my Fisker's apron lace border punch. I'm going to adhere these two together. I'm just going to line the pieces up flush. Next, I'm taking my green base piece, and I've cut this down by a 1/2 inch on each side, so it's 11.5 by 11.5 inches. And I'm going to apply this piece a little above the middle. I have my title piece all ready to go, so I'm just going to check it right against here. And that looks good to me. Now I'm going to take my paper trimmer and trim off my excess edge. And now I'm going to take some ink and just ink this edge right here. I've done some light inking on my photo mats and my designer papers, and a little bit on my cuts, but I didn't do too much because I just wanted my inking to add dimension. I didn't want to distress the page too much. And now I'm going to apply this to a craft cardstock background. And now I'm going to take a white jelly pen, and I'm going to go all around the craft cardstock and give a little faux stitching for some extra detail. Next, I'm going to put together my photo mats. I have a 4" by 4" photo mat and a 6" by 4" photo mat. I'm going to adhere these to a white background and then to a cardstock background. And they've been cut up by 1/4 inch, so 4¼ by 4¼ and then 4.5 by 4.5. And again, I just did a little bit of inking around the edges, not too much. And now I'm going to go ahead and lay out my photo mats and my cuts just to see where everything's going to go before I adhere it down. I have 2 pieces of grass, and they're going to go right on the edge of my photo mats. These were both cut from the Everyday Paper Dolls cartridges, or the Everyday Paper Doll cartridge, and they were both cut at 1 1/4 of an inch. Next I have my title. And other than the grass cuts, all of these cuts were cut from the Kate's ABCs cartridge. I have my little owl, and my owl was cut at 2 3/4 of an inch. I have this little girl holding a bunny, and she was cut at 5 1/2 inches. And I didn't make the flower cuts because I had something else in mind. I have this little bunny sitting in the grass, and he was cut at 3 1/2 inches. I have some little butterflies, and these were all cut on one cut, and they were cut at 2 1/2 inches. A few of them I've popped up on foam, but some of them I'm going to adhere flat. That way it'll just give a little bit of variation to it. And then this flower was cut at 1 1/2 inch. And this little girl, I embossed her coat with a Sizzix embossing folder. It has little polka dots. It's very similar to the Swiss Dots folder. And I'm going to go ahead and apply things. And now my grass, I'm just going to do a really thin strip of ATG on the bottom. And that way I can still slide my photo underneath of the grass. Since I've just run out of ATG tape, I'm actually going to use liquid glue for the rest of these. Now all of my cuts, like I said, have been popped up on foam, except for the little butterflies. I'm actually going to move this piece of foam a little bit further down because I don't want it to hang over my picture. and make it to where I can't put a picture there. Same thing with my bunny. Now I have my little butterflies and dragonflies placed, but I'm actually going to add some flowers before I glue them down. And I have these Recollections floral embellishments, just little fabric flowers, and I've been using these on everything lately. I'm sure you guys have seen. I just really like them, and I like that they give sort of a different texture and dimension than paper flowers would. So I'm just deciding where I want these placed. So now I'm just going to take some more liquid glue and adhere these down. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere my dragonflies and butterflies as well. And for my final touch, I'm going to use some silver stickles for my flower centers. So there's our 12 by 12 single page layout. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys have a great day.